forgot what happened on Monday Night Rocks, forgot everything, forgot Roman Reigns, forgot Brock Lesnar, forgot Triple H. You Froxer, just have a look at this image. I found an image and it's very interesting. You should have a look at it. Okay, so here is it. Just look at this image carefully and guess who is she. 3, 2, 1. Any guesses? Alright, let me reveal her. Let me reveal this badass character in WWE, and she is none other than WWE's mountain woman, and her name is Nia Jax. Wow, Froxers. Honestly, Froxers, I never saw this look of Nia Jax. I think this image is from her, younger days when she used to be young, adult or maybe a teenager. I don't know, bro, but she looks absolutely different. Like no one it's really hard to remember she's Nia Jax. She kind of looks like a mixture of Maxine Dupree and Roman Reigns. I don't know, bro. Anyway, screw her. I show you this image only just to grab your attention. And now let's get back to our main topic, and that is tonight's Monday Night Rocks. And you know what, Froxers? There's nothing much to talk about. There's nothing much interesting. It was another absolutely garbage trash episode. Except that CM Punk and Finn Balor segment. This show has nothing to talk about. I'm saying, honestly, what do I say about the situation? Like, we are in 2026. I think 12 days have gone in 2026, and we are still getting the same old garbage trash that we've been consistently getting in 2025. Nothing has changed. All right. So I think come on, Frox, let's show you a pie hole. Just start this review. So let's get all right. So Froxers, so without further ado, let's get into this. The madness of Monday Night Rocks. The review by Frox Knox. All right. So I'm your boy Frox Knox, and let's get into this review. Alright, Froxer, so the show kicks off. Let me see here. I wrote it completely alright, so the show kicks off with the Rhea Bloody Ripley and Io Sky once again. Alright, you know what, Froxers? If you remember, these are the same females wrestlers who, I think I think they opened up that Stranger Things Netflix collaboration episode as well, and now they again open this show. I'm going to ask. I'm going to ask Triple A, that is how you open up your show. That's what special you have to open up your show. That's Rhea Bloody Ripley and Io Sky. You have plenty of big, good superstar or good segments to open up the show, but you chose Rhea Bloody Ripley and her Io Sky and her, newly, what's called women's tag team champion. Oh, come on, Triple H, what are you doing? Nothing has changed. You're still that bald fraud that you were in 2025. Nothing has changed, and I wish you would not ruin this year of wrestling for me, like you did in 2025. All right. Anyway, screw Triple H talking about this segment. What the heck over this segment, bro? What do I talk about? Rhea Ripley and Io Sky, they comes out, holding that, newly tag team championship, because they won that championship last week on the Netflix Stranger Things episode. I know, nobody cares about this championship, nobody cares about this women superstars, but still, I'm telling you what happened on the show. So after this, they talk trash. They basically says we are the new tag team champions, and we are looking forward to our next opponents. And then I think Liv Morgan and Roxanne Perez interrupts them, and they basically challenge them for a tag team championship match. And then then Lara here and Bailey comes out, and then I think after that we had a brawl between all these superstars, and then I think in the end, Rhea Ripley and Io Sky gets the upper hand. I mean, they stand tall in the end of the segment. So that's how this boring segment ends with the filler segment. I'm not going to tell much about this segment. This was a boring AF segment. All right, so let's just move on. All right, so after this segment, we got another filler match. Okay. Froxers, I'm asking you, Froxers, you tell me, he's Devin Evans, and if I'm not wrong, he recently debuted, he recently came to main roster. Yeah, I think he wrestled a couple of matches on main roster, both on SmackDown and Monday Night Rocks, and he recently signed he got a Raw contract, and I think he signed that Raw contract from that Netflix Stranger Things episode, and now he's a permanent member of Monday Night Rocks. And today, he got a match with a filler match jobber, a filler match, what are we doing? What I am watching. Okay, I'm okay with Devin Evans. Devin Evans is good. I like this dude. I personally like this dude. I'm okay. I have no problem with this dude. But come on, put up for the opponent in front of him. But who is this masked man? You know what, Fox? I'm honestly saying I don't know his opponent's name. He was some sort of luchador. I actually don't know. He's some sort of luchador, and they're fighting. It was some sort of a filler match. Devin Evans. What do I say about this bad, bro? Devin Evans was all good as always, and in the end, he picks up the win, and that's how he got the win in this match, and blah blah blah. So I personally like Devin Evans. He has got the charisma and what it takes to be the next superstar. But I think WWE should book him well in 2026. All right, so that was this match, a filler match. Devin Evans gets the win here against that masked jobber. Nobody cares about this segment, so let's just move on. All right, so after this, there is my favorite segment comes out. CM Punk and Finn Balor segment. You know what, Frosters? I love this segment. I don't care what people talk about this segment. They don't like Finn Balor. They say Finn Balor doesn't deserve this. I don't know, bro, but I like this segment. Let me tell you, so the completion of this match. So our world heavyweight champion, CM Punk, the feminist, what's his let me tell you what's his line. The best in the world. CM Punk comes out, and CM Punk comes out, and bro, I gotta say this, like CM Punk's entrance was always energetic. Like you can feel you can feel the enthusiasm, the energy throughout his entrance. All right. So after he comes out, he grabs the mic and he says, "You know, people, I'm the real champion, and you." In this ring, anything can happen. If you remember, last week, my friend Cody Rhodes lost his Undisputed Championship to Drew McIntyre. It means anything can happen in this ring. And you know what, Frosher? I'm sorry. And you know what, people? I am the real champion, so I am giving an open challenge to the roster of Monday Night Raw. Anyone can come out and challenge me for this championship. Come on. Let's see who have got the balls. And then after this, after he said, we got to see Finn Balor, bro. Oh my gosh, bro. Like Finn Balor still got that charisma, the energy, the audacity, testosterone. I don't know, bro, what I'm saying, but still, Finn Balor is dope. He is so cool. All right. So Anyway, sure, pile frogs and get back to this segment, alright? So Finn Balor comes out, and Finn Balor grabs the mic, and he basically, let me tell you the complete result. So Finn Balor comes out, and he basically challenges CM Punk for a World Championship match next week, and that's how, there's nothing much in this segment, like, see, Finn Balor, you know what, Foster, this time I gotta say, Finn Balor kind of looked pretty serious, like, it was looked like he was actually interested to, win this championship to give a actually good feud with CM Punk, so, and he come out without any, Judgment Day thing, that's the thing I like about him. I think it is the time to, separate Finn Balor from the Judgment Day thing, because I think people are getting bored to death. Like Finn Balor has been involving in that Judgment Day storyline from, like, I think it's been up to 5 years. I don't know, bro. Like I think it's more than 5 years. And still, I think Finn Balor is stuck in that Judgment Day segment. So I feel WWE should WWE should separate Finn Balor from the Judgment Day, separate him from that Dirty Dom, Liv Morgan, Roxanne Perez, and turn him face, and you could see greatest version of Finn Balor in 2026. And you know what, Frosters? I wish Finn Balor would win the Undisputed Championship for any WWE main championship in 2026, and we finally got to see the Demon Balor in 2026. Okay, well, I don't know about you, Frosters, but I love that gimmick. Like, I love the Demon Balor. You know what, Frosters? Finn Balor used to be one of my favorite superstars when I started, watching wrestling back in like 2016, 17. And I never forget the moment when he was wrestling against Seth Rollins in SummerSlam for that first time Universal Championship, and he won the championship, beating Seth Rollins in the match. Oh my gosh, bro, that moment was insane, like, bro. And right after falling, and you know what? The most disappointing part was that he had to vacate his title right after that night on Monday Night Raw. But that was the most disappointing part of his career, and even my life. Okay, bro. Like, I love Finn Balor, and I think it's time for him to it's time for Finn Balor to make him champion once again, to make him to give him what he deserves. All right, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I love this segment, as I've already told you. Finn Balor should definitely, I think Finn Balor should definitely win this championship in 2026, and if he should bring back the Demon Finn Balor. Like that gimmick is so cool, bro. So that's how this segment ends. So by this segment, WWE officially booked their match for next week. It's going for, WWE World Heavyweight Championship. It's Finn Balor versus CM Punk for Heavyweight Championship next week, and it's going to happen. I mean, it's going to take place from Europe, obviously, because WWE is doing a European tour. I think you already know that. All right, so that was it. That was the segment. Let's move on to the next one. So, all right, so after this segment, we got a tag team match. Like, I should say it was a filler tag team match between The Vision and some sort of luchadors. I don't know, bro. Either he was Ray Phoenix, luchador, Finn Balor. I don't know, bro. I don't care. Okay, so it was a basic tag team match. I think at this moment, I gotta talk about Austin Theory. So, we already saw Austin. We all saw Austin Theory revealing himself as a mystery mystery attacker behind the attacks that he did at the Survivor Series on CM Punk. And after that reveal, I don't think his character has elevated a bit, because I think Triple H didn't push him, to the extent like Theory deserved. I think he's still doing that mid-carder feuds, even if he should be in the mainline storylines. Like, he should be involved in CM Punk, and I also recommend, I will also make them, if I were Triple H, I would definitely make them in the new tag team champion, because the Usos are doing nothing. Yeah, like, I know the Usos together, they're like fire, but still their championship reigns. Like, you know what, Foster, the thing is that they have WWE suck at their tag team championship, and even though I would say the female tag teams are good, like they are so good tag team. We got plenty of good and over the good tag team in women's division, but still I think in men's division, tag team division sucks, and I think that's as a result, the men's tag team title doesn't felt that relevant. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, talking about this match, Austin Theory, Reed, and blah blah blah. There's nothing much here to talk about there. But let me tell you the most interesting part of this match. So during the match, we got to see Braun Breaker. So Braun Breaker comes off, and he hit a brutal spear to a luchador, and I barely remember his name, so I'm not going to tell you his name. Either it could be Ray Phoenix or Penta. I don't know. So he hit the spear in the ring. What's called Bronson Reed hit the tsunami splashes and luchadors. So ultimately, the luchadors got smashed by the Vision team. And after that, Adam Pearce comes out, and then Adam Pearce had a face off, an intense face off with Bron Breakker and all the Vision. And I think. I think Bron Breakker was about to, like squash Adam Pearce in the ring, like, but I think somehow Paul Heyman stopped him, and I think he should have hit a spear to him, and after that thing, I think he got suspended by Adam Pearce for what he did in this match for indefinite time, and that's not a big deal. And so that was anyway. So this was the last segment that I was keen and interested to watch about, because after this segment, our main event sucks. No one wants to watch Gunther versus AJ Styles. I'm not gonna talk about you that, man, because Gunther, this dude sucks. He's a MF, EF, what do you want to talk about? I don't like this dude, and I'm not going to talk about this chubby, dubby, pet puppet of Triple H, okay? I feel very bad for AJ Styles, because I think AJ Styles should have been gone. I think AJ Styles should have looked for a world title match, or should be a part of a main title storyline. He should be involved in CM Punk for a world title match, but instead he was doing a garbage feud with Gunther that literally nobody wants to watch. All right, so I think I'm not going to talk about that garbage main event between Gunther and AJ Styles. So that was the complete story of tonight's Monday Night Raw. Like I've already told you, this Raw was another trash episode, except that CM Punk and Finn Balor segment. This show was a complete trash, utter garbage, disaster, horrendous, terrible. I'm out of words. I'm out of that bad words to, describe this trash. Anyway, so time to rate this thing. So I'm going to give this show a 1 out of 10, and I'm going that 1 only for that CM Punk and Finn Balor segment, because except that thing, the complete show is trash, horrible, horrendous. Alright, Froxers, so that was the complete story of tonight's Monday Night Raw. Tell me what do you guys think about this complete trash, alright? And tell me, do you like this video or anything, whatever you want to talk about, my accent, my, storyline, my channel, or even about me. So tell me, what do you like, dislike, do anything what you want. Alright, so Froxers, I'll catch you in the next one. So till next time, stay awesome, have a good day, bye.